Alright, good evening everybody. It's your boy Akeen and welcome to today's second blog. The Atlanta Falcons have the 30th selection of this year's NFL Draft. Now this team went 13-3 last season, good overall regular season record, but lost in the NFC title matchup to my San Francisco 49ers. They still had a good season overall, and I think they could pick up a couple of good players in this year's NFL Draft. Now I'm going to start things off with the off season. They had a pretty good pickup. They lost a couple of good players, but they picked up a couple of good players to replace them. Starting at running back position, they released running back Michael Turner, but they picked up Steven Jackson from the St. Louis Rams. I still think he has a lot left in that tank. Just 29 years old, had multiple consecutive 1,000-yard season, and I think he will be due for another 1,000-yard season this upcoming year for the Atlanta Falcons. He's definitely on the watch list for some of the top running backs for the fantasy football this season. I'll catch you guys later on in the summer for fantasy football. Now they also lost John Abraham, who had 10 sacks last season. That was a tough loss, but they ended up picking up from the New York Giants, O.C. Umenyiora. Now he's just 31 years old, still young enough, still effective, a tough player, and I think he would definitely help out that pass defense and the pass rush. I think he has great pass rushing ability. Now for this selection, they can either go with the defensive end. They can still use a good defensive end opposite, a young player opposite of Yossi Umenyiora, and they can also use a cornerback to replace Brent Grimes. But there are some rumors have it that they might pick a tight end for this position for double tight end sets and to replace Tony Gonzalez. Tony Gonzalez is going to be entering this year at 36, and I think some people are concerned. He's still an All-Pro tight end, still having a great Hall of Fame career, and he will be most remember a lot for throughout his career. He's a great tight end, and they're looking to replace him for the upcoming seasons because he is 36 years old. Now for this selection, I'm going to have to actually go with a defensive end over a cornerback, and I think that they need to pick up Demontre Moore out of Texas A&M. This kid is a tenacious athlete, an effective pass rusher, a great pass rusher, but he had a bad workout at the NFL Scout Combine, and that's why his draft status dropped a lot. A lot of people, including myself, had him as a top 5 selection, but because of the bad workout at the NFL Scout Combine, including 12 reps at 225, that raised a lot of eyebrows, including myself, and people like myself had to drop him and out of the top 20 of this year's NFL Draft. But I still think this could be a steal for the Atlanta Falcons. This could be a little bit of a concern for them and a big risk, but I still think they need to pick up Demontre Moore because he has great pass rushing ability, and if he works opposite of O.C. Umenyiora, he can learn a lot from a good seasoned vet, and I think that Moore will be a good, reliable player for the Atlanta Falcons at pick number 30. Now, the next video I need to talk about is pick number 31, belonging to the San Francisco 49ers. Thank you for watching this blog. I'm your man, Akeem McCall. Be easy.